We have a query now from Satya Gautam. Now, Satya booked a flat in December 2010 for SB16 by paying the advance amount, and later subsequent payments were made. Now, while paying the second installment as per schedule, the builder refused to accept Satya's check. Later on, he was informed that the concerned staff had made a typo error and the rates in the agreement were wrong. Now, Satya asked the builder to relieve him out of the contract, which the builder was not willing to do without withholding the payments that had been made till then. So there was a delay of more than 3 years, and I'm assuming here that Satya decided to go ahead with the contract, and now the builder is likely to hand over the flat after, and Satya says, hopefully rectifying observations made by me. Now, Satya wants to know, is there any chance that the builder could fake registration documents lying with him for so long, as this was refused to be handed over to him? He also wants to know how to verify that these documents are genuine. Satya also wants the builder to pay him the penalty and the interest for the delay caused by him and the lost opportunity of not releasing the documents to him, because he could have invested in this money in the business. Now, Satya also has email communications for all the above mentioned incidents. He needs legal guidance on how to approach the problem. Aditya, this is daylight robbery here. Here clearly, here the developer has promised something, is giving him something else, and is refusing to even void the contract. What can Satya do?
Well, I'll answer this question in two parts. The first part is regarding the fake registration agreement. Now, it seems the buyer here has a problem that he believes that the builder may have made a fake registration agreement. How to find this out is very simple. As we know, agreements are registered under the Registration Act, and every registered document is a public document which is available in the register maintained by the registrar of assurances. Now, under section 59, such a document is a publicly searchable document. The concerned person, he can easily go to the office of the sub-registrar, pay a nominal fee and inspect the entire register pertaining to that builder or pertaining to the area in which the registration is done. If the builder has any fake registered document, he can get a copy of that document from the registry, and then if he has a doubt regarding the signature, he can easily go to a forensic examiner and get the signature verified. And also, he had raised one more problem, that the builder is not giving him the registered document. Well, once a document is registered, it becomes the public domain. The buyer can easily go to the registrar's office, the sub-registrar of assurances, and get a certified copy of the extract of the document for his own information.
Would it be easier for Satya over here to go, to get all of this done with a lawyer, through a lawyer, because he's saying that he has to go to the registrar office, he has to access the documents, he has to get a forensic examination of the documents done. Now, all of this, I don't know how easy or how difficult it is going to be for a lay person to do so. So, would you advise that he seeks legal help over here?
See, nothing stops a person from seeking legal help. But to put it in layman's language, the procedure is very easy now. Let's suppose a person has to take a search in the registrar's office. It's very easy. Of course, there are lots of consultants who can do the job. You can pay them a small fee of a few thousand rupees and they will actually go title investigators. The title investigator can check the entire records of his office and get back with the title search report. There are several lawyers who do title searches. They can also be hired. And at the same time, the process has become very much consumer friendly now. In fact, in many states now, especially Maharashtra, every registered document is now available online. So a person can go online, enter in the CTS number, check all the documents, the index twos, and if he finds anything amiss, he can get a copy of the document. And once he gets a copy of the document, there are lots of advisors and experts who are experts in forensic analysis. Their services are available for prices of say 5,000, 10,000. They can be engaged for a report. Now let me come to the second part of his question, which is that if the builder does not hand over the flat. Today, if the builder does not hand over the flat, it is a clear breach of contract. Right now, we may have the MOFA Act in force, the Maharashtra Ownership of Flats Act. Under Section 8 of the MOFA Act, if the developer does not give possession by the committed date, he shall be liable to pay a penalty of 9%. Now, under the new Real Estate Regulation Act, and if we see the draft RERA rules of Maharashtra, interest has been jacked up to the current bank lending rate plus 2%, which may be almost say 11.5%. And if he approaches the consumer forum, the consumer court can award interest at the rate of almost 18%. So yes, he has multiple remedies under the civil courts, with the civil courts, the Consumer Protection Act, the MOFA Act, and if there is any criminal or malafide intent on the part of the builder, under the IPC.
Right. Aditya, one other thing. Satya says very clearly that there was a typo error. That's what the developer claimed.
Yes.
And which is why he refused to void the agreement. Satya was not comfortable but had to stay invested in the property just because he had money stuck over there. Now, for other buyers who are stuck in, say, a similar situation, what can they really do? Do they really have to wait? Of course, there should be some kind of legal remedy how they can void that agreement even if the developer is not willing to hand over the rest of the money to them, right?
To void the agreement, right?
Right.
Well, voidability of a contract is governed by the Indian Contract Act. From section 17 to section 20 of the Indian Contract Act contains several provisions. One of the sections pertains to misrepresentation. Now, let's suppose the builder says that, oh, there was a typo error in the agreement. I will say that you misrepresented the agreement and got my signature on it. This renders the agreement voidable at the instance of the flat buyer. So yes, the flat buyer can have the agreement voided at his instance, and under section 8, he can seek full refund of all the amounts paid by him to the builder.
Right, and which is why it's very, very important as a buyer to know your rights. You can void the agreement and you have a right to claim compensation as well. One quick question before we move on to the next question that's come in. You also said that there is a website where you can check for registered documents online.
Yes.
Now, in the interest of all the viewers who are tuning in, what is this website?
This is the website of the IG registration, who is the Inspector General of Registration of Maharashtra. You can just go to, I believe, igregistration.nic.in, and the website has a good guidebook also on how to use the title search procedure. A nominal fee of, I think, 100 rupees or something is payable to download each document, and moreover the index 2s. So in the index 2, the buyer's name is there, the builder's name is there, PAN numbers are there, addresses are there, the description of the property is there. This index 2 is available free of charge. So especially in Mumbai city, all the buyer has to do is key in the particular city survey number, CTS number of the property where he has bought. Entire list of properties will come. He can just scroll down, verify the name, and enter.
Aditya, I can also use this website as a buyer to check on the title of the land before I buy into the project?
Certainly. Why not? Let's suppose the developer has a sub-development agreement, or he gets a power of attorney. Now, fact remains, under section 17 of the Registration Act, any document which transfers any interest in the land, it has to be registered. So yes, as far as that particular CTS survey number is concerned, I can log into it and check. And even if the builder does not share a copy of his development agreement with me, I can get it from the website of the IG registration.
So there you have it, land title and search, and ensuring that the title of the land is in place is very, very important when you're buying property, whether it is land, whether it is a flat, whether it is a plotted development. And this is one way that you can use to actually go and check for yourself whether or not the title is genuine. The website is igregistrar.nic.in. My team will also put it up in a bit. Do make a note of it and use it the next time you go shopping for property.
You can Google it.
Right, you can just Google it as well.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.